The evil robot Ultron has sent New York City back into the prehistoric era and trapped it inside an unbreakable dome. He's also built an army of mechanical, dinosaur-like minions, known as his sentries, to keep humans under control. Unfortunately for him, Iron Man and Princess Shuri of Wakanda have created their own battalion of bots for the Avengers, known as Mechasaurs. Shuri has figured out how to break Ultron's mind control with his minions, but to do it, she needs all the sentries with a red claw mark on their side, known as Pack Alpha. Now Captain America, aka Sam Wilson, and his Mechasaur Redwing are closing in on Pack Alpha's pterodactyl sentry. Little do they know, some unwelcome company is also closing in on them. Marvel's Avengers Mech Strike Mechasaurs. Story time.
Easy, Redwing. Just a little closer, then we can trap this pterodactyl and bring it to Shuri. On the count of 3. 1, 2.
What are you doing, Sam?
Hulk? Well, I was about to catch one of Ultron's sentries.
Not how it looks to me.
What do you mean, looks? Where are you?
Below you. But I would be more worried about what's behind you.
Captain America turned to see a fleet of pterodactyl sentries advancing on him and Redwing.
Well, this just got interesting. Feel like a team up, big guy?
Oh, so now you want our help. Gamma Smasher, did I tell you that Sam made fun of us earlier for being too impulsive?
Whoa, 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 Gamma Smasher, buddy. That was just some friendly ribbing. Teasing's how we Avengers show love. Why, just the other day, Iron Man took his helmet off and his hair was sticking straight up. So I was like, what did I tell you about brushing your hair with balloons? And he was all...
Suddenly, a pterodactyl swooped down on Captain America, clipping Redwing's tail.
We'll finish story time later. Hulk, you ready for that team up now?
Go to Avengers Tower. We'll meet you at the top.
Hulk and Gamma Smasher raced toward the Avengers skyscraper, while Redwing dodged another pterodactyl attack. And another, and another.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Nice flying, Redwing. I've still got the sentry Shuri wants in my sights. Just get us to Avengers Tower in one piece, and we'll let the big green guy take over.
But just as they reached the rendezvous point, one pterodactyl slammed into Redwing as another knocked Captain America from the other direction. Cap went flying off his Mechasaur's back. He was spiraling, hurtling toward the ground, until a giant mechanical paw grabbed hold of him and tossed the Avenger back into the air. Redwing swooped down, and Sam landed on his Mechasaur's back.
Thanks for the assist, Gamma Smasher. You ginormous, glorious gorilla. I'll never say anything about your temper tantrums again.
Cap, do you see the sentry Shuri needs for her experiment?
Yep, we're on it. Know what you're gonna do?
Who, me? Hulk smash!
I love it when he says that.
Ultron's pterodactyls dive-bombed Hulk and Gamma Smasher, but the behemoths merely swatted them aside, sending his minions one by one crashing to the ground.
Float like a butterfly, swat like a fly!
Meanwhile, Cap and Redwing caught up to the Pack Alpha pterodactyl they needed for Shuri.
No more playing with your food, Redwing. Let's make a meal of this turkey.
Redwing snatched the pterodactyl sentry in its claws and hightailed it uptown to find Shuri.
Hulk, we've got Ultron Sentry, and we're headed to the museum. See you there?
Right behind you!
But as Captain America, the Hulk, and their Mechasaurs raced to meet Shuri, they did not know that someone had been watching them.
Destroying my minions, stealing my sentries. It looks like these humdrum heroes are up to something. I'd say it's time I put a stop to it.
Ultron and his terrifying T-Rex crashed through the city in pursuit of the Avengers, whose only hope now was to get to Shuri first. But would they make it in time?
You can't play keep away all day, Raptor. And I'm on a tight schedule.
Ultron's sentry roared from the safety of a giant model megalodon. It was suspended high in the air and hovered above a group of school children and their frazzled tour guide.
Okay then, time's up. Ready to teach this minion a lesson, Pantera? Jump!
Shuri and her Mechasaur leapt onto the model megalodon, which swayed beneath their weight. The raptor charged, and a battle across the back of the behemoth ensued.
Excuse me, Miss Tour Guide? Are they gonna fall on us?
Excellent question. Though the Megalodon was thought to weigh up to 50 tons, the museum model we're standing under is much, much lighter. We should all be fine, so long as no one fighting up there knocks into the poles that connect it to the ceiling.
Pantera, Sphinx pose!
At Shuri's command, Panthera dropped to a crouch, then sprang into the air and landed on the raptor, pinning its chest to the ground. But the raptor whipped its tail wildly and it smashed into a pole. The megalodon started to fall.
I'm so going to get fired.
For this? Why, I destroy things at work all the time. I haven't lost a job yet.
Thor and Thunderhoof stood solidly beneath the megalodon, having arrived just in time to catch it before it crashed to the ground.
Hey, Mr. God of Thunder? Why do you have a raptor on a leash?
I defeated it, and I brought it here so Shuri can free the city.
Cool! Can I pet it?
Best not while it's eating. It can be beastly when it comes to its hot dog.
Thank you for your help, Thor, and for the sentry. Now we just need somewhere to secure these raptors until Cap arrives with the last member of Pack Alpha. Excuse me, may we keep these creatures in your enclosures?
Knock yourself out.
The tour guide tossed her keys to Shuri and ushered the students out of the hall.
And this, children, is why we don't allow pets in the museum.
No, I would never call you my pet. My steed, however.
Got room for one more?
Captain America and Redwing swooped into the hall. The last member of Pack Alpha held tight in Redwing's grasp.
Drop him here, Sam. I've already got this raptor hooked up to my Avengers walkie, and I'll connect these other two now. When Ultron sends out his mind control message, I'll flip the switch, and Iron Man will send a signal from Avengers HQ that will override Ultron's control.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Shuri connected Ultron's pterodactyl from Redwing to the walkie, but when she turned her attention to the sentry Thor brought, she made a startling discovery.
Thor, this raptor has a gold fang on its side, not a red claw. This is not a Pack Alpha sentry.
Isn't it? Oh, I could have sworn we went after the right one.
I can't use this raptor to break Ultron's mind control.
Perhaps not, but there are plenty of things in this room that I'd like to break.
Ultron, his T-Rex, and more minions crashed into the room. Shuri, Captain America, Thor, and their Mechasaurs faced the villains, ready to fight. But without the missing Pack Alpha sentry, was there any hope? Was there any way to break Ultron's mind control and save New York City?
So, you discovered I send my minions a mind control signal every day when the clock chimes. And your plan was what? To break it? Silly child. You'd need the last raptor from Pack Alpha for that.
Oh, look! Those are the same sentries I fought at the hot dog stand. I told you it's impossible to tell them apart. But what are they doing here?
Silence! All the members of a Sentry Pack reunite with each other when it is time to receive my mind control signal. These raptors were tracking their packmate that you mistakenly took, God of Blunder. And now, they will put an end to you all.
Thor, if all the minions return to their packs, do you know what that means?
Hulk and his Mechasaur Gamma Smasher crashed into the hall, carrying with them the unaccounted for Pack Alpha Raptor.
I found this sentry trying to get inside. Sorry I'm late, Shuri, but I figured you'd want the missing minion.
Thor, Cap, run interference. Hulk, let's play ball.
Captain America, Thor, and their Mechasaurs attacked Ultron's sentries as Hulk tossed the Pack Alpha Raptor to Shuri. She connected it to the others, then radioed Iron Man at Avengers headquarters.
Iron Man, do you read me?
Loud and clear, Shuri. The signal to override Ultron's mind link is up and ready. All you need to do now is flip the switch on your walkie. In 3, 2...
Whoa!
You're done.
Ultron twisted Shuri's arm until her walkie fell at her feet. Before Panthera could help, Ultron's T-Rex hit her with its mighty tail, and she went flying.
Gamma Smasher, we'll hold off the sentries. Go help Shuri.
At Hulk's command, his Mechasaur raced to Shuri's aid, but the T-Rex intercepted him, and the Battle of the Beasts was on.
Tick-tock, princess. When the clock chimes, my mind control message will go out to all my minions. And I'll call them here to finish off the Avengers, once and for all. Looks like my T-Rex is ahead of schedule. I think he's about to destroy the Hulk's little pet.
Ultron's T-Rex slammed into Gamma Smasher, but the Mechasaur fought hard, swinging his fearsome fist and nearly knocking the mechanical menace off its feet. Still, the T-Rex would not be tamed. It reared back and tackled Gamma Smasher to the ground, mere inches from where Shuri and Ultron stood.
I guess we know who would win in a fight now. T-Rex over monkey.
Gorilla.
What?
He's a gorilla. And you know what Gamma Smasher has that your minions never will?
Ugh, don't tell me. A heart?
Opposable thumbs! Gamma Smasher, now!
Shuri kicked the walkie over to Gamma Smasher, who caught it with his free hand. He flipped the switch. And the Avengers signal shot out to every one of Ultron's sentries, breaking the evil robot's mind control over them all.
No!
Ultron's minions rebooted, and their eyes that once glowed red now shone blue and bright. They felt the command of their new leader, Shuri,
Your sentries are under my control now.
and turned against their former master.
You may have won today, Shuri of Wakanda, but rest assured I will return.
With that, Ultron retreated, and the Avengers set New York free!
Huzzah!
1 week later at the New York Science Museum.
I gotta say, Shuri, at first I thought Ultron might have knocked the sense out of you. Suggesting we keep the reformed sentries at the museum and turn it into a petting zoo would have been my first choice. But the kids sure love it.
All we needed was some genius-level reprogramming and lots of hot dogs. Has there been any sign of Ultron since we defeated him?
Not a peep. Just how I like it. But as it goes with these supervillains, he'll be back.
And we will be ready, for he is no match for the Avengers and our mighty Mechasaurs.